You're listening to the Nichole Banks Podcast, episode 97, Stop Chasing Closure, Why It's So Important for Healing. Welcome to the Nichole Banks Podcast, where divorced women heal, grow, and find new love and dare to begin thriving. I'm Nichole, your divorce recovery coach and happy hour queen. If you're a Gen Xer ready to shake things up, level up, and have some fun, you're in the right place. Buckle up. We're getting into today's episode starting now. Hello, and good morning, beautiful people. Welcome back to the Nichole Banks Podcast. Of course, I am your host, Nichole Banks, your twice divorced, happily in love, spiked lemonade sipping divorce coach. Yep, that's me. I'm here to help you find the peace you deserve, even when life feels messy. I love that. I hope you guys are doing well. Happy Tuesday, Taco Tuesday, one of my favorite days of the whole week. Not going to lie. I hope you guys had a great weekend. My partner and I absolutely enjoyed some Oregon Duck football. Yes. So if you're not a football fan, you can skip a couple of seconds here because I'm going to talk about this epic win. Ohio State went to Eugene, Oregon. Ohio State's ranked number 2, and we beat them by 1 point. Boom, right down to the wire. Not even going to lie. The kids stormed the field. It was an epic win. Holla back. Loved it. So excited for them. Yoo-hoo, go Ducks. All right, that's it. So my check-in with you is, how the heck are you? What's going on in your world? You can always drop me an email at Nichole@NicholeBanks.com. Don't forget, I spell my name with an H. Let me know what you're up to. If you've got any comments, feel free to share with me how you're doing. If you've got anything in regards to any of the episodes up and coming and or past, I always love hearing from you. Today, we are going to dive into a topic that hits, again, home for many of us, right? Closure. We have all been there, right? After a breakup, a divorce, a betrayal, we're desperate for answers. We think if we just understand what happened, we can finally move on. But here's the thing. Chasing closure can be like chasing a mirage. The more you run after it, the further it seems to get. And today we're going to talk about why you need to stop chasing closure and how you can start healing without the answers you thought you needed. So grab your favorite drink, get comfy, turn on the treadmill, do what you need to do, enjoy the drive. Let's dive into this journey together. And don't forget to check out the courses on my website to take your healing even deeper after this episode. So the first thing I want to do is really just start with a question. What is closure really? Most of us think closure is the magical moment when everything will make sense. We think we finally understand why someone hurt us, cheated on us, or left us, or even why we left. I mean, if you've been through a divorce, you've probably had that burning question too. Why did you cheat? Why did you betray our family, our future, everything we built? I know I did. For me, every time I thought I'd get the answer, it was just another round of the same circular conversation. Round and round we go. No real resolution, no peace. Every explanation totally fell short. And you know what? No answer could ever truly make what happened okay. No reason could undo the hurt. I realized that closure, as we imagine it, isn't real. It's a myth that keeps us trapped in a cycle of waiting for someone else to give us something they will never, because closure doesn't come from someone else. It comes from us. Chasing closure puts you on an emotional roller coaster that's downright exhausting. Girl, we are whipped. We're tired. We are exhausted. There's that gut-wrenching anxiety, of course, the kind that keeps you up at 3 a.m., replaying every moment, trying to figure out what went wrong. Raise your hand if you've been there. I know I've got both of my hands up. Then comes the frustration. You confront them. You ask the tough questions. And the answers? They're never satisfying. Even if you get a reason, it never justifies the pain. And worse, you start feeling guilty, like maybe you're asking too much. You wonder if you're being unreasonable. Let me stop you right there. You're not. Your feelings are 100% valid, but chasing answers, expecting them to heal you, that's only keeping you stuck. And trust me, I know how it feels to be stuck in that loop of asking why. The worst part is the false hope that the next conversation will bring you peace. And then when it doesn't, you're back at square one. It took me time to realize that no answer would heal the betrayal. The real healing started when I stopped asking and took back my power. Here's the truth. You don't need their closure to move on. You already have the power to find your own peace. Let's break that down for a second. Closure isn't about understanding their reasoning. It's about accepting that what's done is done, and you don't need their answers to heal. It's about taking back your story and writing your own ending. That's when the light bulb clicked for me. I realized I've been giving away my power by waiting for someone else to make me feel okay. I was holding my healing hostage, thinking that only when I got answers, only when they explained why, could I finally let go. But here's the thing. I held the key all along. So how do we stop chasing closure and start finding peace on our own terms? Here are a few things that work for me, and I promise they can work for you too. Number 1, journal your emotions. Now, before you insert the eye roll and say, Nichole, I do not like to journal, especially for those that are new and listening. Welcome to the show, by the way. For those that are subscribers, you've heard me say this before. If you can text, you can journal. If you can talk, you can voice note. Start with writing it all out, getting those feelings out of your head and onto paper. It's not about organizing your thoughts or even making sense of them. It's about releasing them. Journaling lets you process the hurt without needing a dialogue with the other person. That is key. I hope you understand that. I need you to know that it's like the analogy of 50 pounds of potatoes weighing on your shoulders. On the right side, you have 25 pounds. On the left side, you have 25 pounds. Each time you get those feelings out of your head and onto paper or into a smartphone, a voice note, right? You are releasing potatoes. Boom, there goes one. Boom, there goes one. Boom, there goes one. And before you know it, those heavy 25-pound bags get lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter. And just picture this for a moment. Are you going to release everything? Maybe you are. That would be epic. And maybe you're not. But I am telling you something. We all know what a heavy bag of potatoes looks like. We've all seen that. And I want you to visually see it on your shoulders. When you release something, it's releasing weight. It's giving you an opportunity to feel lighter. And when you feel lighter, it's less exhausting. And that, my friend, is healing. Number 2 is set firm boundaries. This is a game changer, ladies. Cut off the access they have to your life. Block the number, unfollow, stop checking their social media. Trust me, nosy Rosie, put your nose back in. It's not your business what they're doing. Peace comes when you protect your energy. You'll never heal while you're still waiting on them to make you feel better. That is epic. Number 3, focus on your healing, not theirs. Instead of obsessing over why they did what they did, focus on you. What do you need to heal? How can you take back control of your life and your happiness? Great question. I hope you know the answer. Number 4, practice radical self-compassion. Here is a gentle reminder. Healing isn't linear. Some days you'll feel like you're on top of the world. Boom, boom, boom. Wonder Woman, here I come. You've got your cape on. You look fabulous. And you're mentally strong. You've pulled in the tears. Life is good. All is well. And other days, it's going to knock you down. That's normal. Be kind to yourself during this journey. Every step, no matter how small, is progress. And we always believe in progress over perfection. Number 5, reclaim your power. You don't need their closure. You don't need their apology. The power to heal is inside you. And you can decide right now to move forward without them. I want to attach episode 80 of the Nichole Banks Podcast. The title is How to Heal from the Things No One Ever Apologized For. I think that is a beautiful episode to follow this one up with. Just throwing that out there. I know this is tough to hear, but sometimes we just don't get closure we're hoping for. And that's okay. We don't need it. I accepted that I may never fully understand why things happened the way they did. And you know what? I realized I didn't need to understand in order to move forward. Letting go of that need for their explanation freed me in ways I couldn't even imagine. It's like the weight, the potatoes, was lifted off my chest, my shoulders, my upper body, wherever I was carrying it. I could finally breathe again. And that peace, my friends, is priceless. The moment I stopped chasing closure was the moment I reclaimed my life. And I want that for you too. So here's the big takeaway. You yourself hold the power to give yourself closure. You don't need their validation, their explanation, or their AKA apology. You can heal on your own terms. And I promise you, that's where the real peace lies. Remember, it's not about getting them to give you something they can't. It's about finding your own peace. You have the strength within you to heal and thrive, even if you never get the answers you thought you needed. Thank you so much for joining me on today's episode. If this resonated with you, make sure you check out my Boundaries 101 course, where I dive even deeper into protecting your energy and healing on your terms. If you want to hear more stories like this, make sure you subscribe to the podcast so you don't miss a thing. As always, remember, healing is a journey, not a destination. Let's dare to begin this beautiful chapter together. Until next time, I'm Nichole Banks. I'll see you soon. That's a wrap for today's episode. I hope you're feeling as refreshed as a spiked lemonade on a hot day. If you love what you heard, don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and spread the love. Want to go deeper? Check out my courses, women's retreats, and the Dare to Begin membership, where we put everything we've learned into action. NicholeBanks.com. Don't forget, I spell my name with an H. NicholeBanks.com. Until next time, keep leveling up and dare to begin.